today I have a positive vibes card and it reads, "You can't make everyone happy." And oh my goodness, is this an important one? This one I have like a 50-50 relationship with. I cannot say that I have struggled with it enormously, but I guess the area where I have struggled with it is with my loved ones, the people who actually matter to me in my personal life. I feel some of them I tend to expect that I'm able to make all of them happy and at the same time. Because, of course, I'm not worried about the people I don't know. I'm not worrying about the people who I don't really coexist with, I don't collaborate with in a meaningful way. I really don't care about making you happy in any way. And that's why at places such as my job, for instance, I don't fixate on entertaining people. Just satisfy people with the necessary, with what's expected, which is the job and things. But outside of that, I really cannot, because I know that it's not practical. I'm not meant to be matching with everybody. Now, in my personal life, I always felt like I have the power to be influential with people, and my intention is, of course, to always be a positive influence. Whatever it is that someone may need, whatever they might want, things like that, I'm always like, hell yeah, on board, let's make it happen. But I have had to learn, especially over the past decade, it's something that is simply just not gonna happen. No matter how hard I try or how focused I am, how resourceful I am, you just cannot make everyone happy. And I think my focus now is I want to be, at the very least, someone who does not contribute hardships onto someone. Like, I'm never going to be the cause of you having a headache. You may consume from me and my resources, but at least when I need help, which is very rare, it's not going to be because I was needy, irresponsible, something didn't get done, something like that. At least I hope that if something does happen, because life is unexpected, that I can at least count on you. But I just find it strange now, looking back, that this wasn't something inherently obvious to me. I just assumed that everyone I could just use the same formula with. As a result, we would all have that in common, and no adjustments would need to be made, to where there's no way that nobody can feel not happy within my circle. I hope the way that I'm explaining it makes sense. It's one of those things that I have the picture in my mind of the experience I had and what I'm saying, but I'm having trouble putting it into words. It's one of those things that I learned the lesson of, hey, ultimately you won't make everyone happy, but at least I can say that I'm not making people happy always, not because I'm not trying or not because I'm doing something that upsets them. It's just there's going to come a point in which the goals and wants or needs are going to be different, especially from person to person, and there will be a little bit of disharmony, and that's okay. This one's pretty easy and simple and basic to get to. It's not one that I really need to expand on, because this is just something that I had to learn and accept, and I apply it every day. And because now I apply it like it's second nature, I don't really think about, I'm going to retain this experience and this behavior of mine for my records, because in the future I'm gonna draw a card that tells me, talk about how you cannot make everybody happy, you know? If you wonder how I arrived at this conclusion, it was at my job. I can do the job perfectly. I can take my time, be present, be attentive, use the right words. Nothing wrong with the price, nothing wrong with the register, but there's always going to be someone who's not happy. That I used to care about. I used to 100% try to make 100% of the population I encountered and interacted with happy. But now, in the present, I just pick my battles. It's like, okay, in my experience before, even when I'm doing everything perfect, there's still someone who's going to find an issue or is going to create an issue that is not an issue on me. It's an issue on and with them. And that is something that took me a long time to learn and accept. And that's why I'm saying that now I just apply it and practice it, and I don't realize that that's what I'm doing. I'm practicing the whole, I'm not able to make everyone happy. But I want to say my job is the easiest example to use, because there's just some people who just love to create issues and create problems. And the most important thing is to stay calm and don't entertain them. Don't make it worse. Don't give them further reason to validate their point, because even if they're wrong, even if they're just being dramatic, how you respond to it can make the difference. And then you could actually be responsible for aggravating the situation. That's the difference. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts as always, and I'll see you soon.